Recently, I have attended one of this interview, which is for Principal Infra Associate. They are considering both DevOps as well as DevSecOps candidates. If you are interested, you can apply. Currently they are actively looking for candidates. I will provide the link in the description. Kindly check. I have listed down complete questions. So now currently I'm sharing those questions. Okay. And the initial question was, can you brief about yourself and what kind of work you have done in past as a DevSecOps, and what is your day-to-day activities currently in your project? And the next question was, can you explain me how the CI/CD workflow works, and what CI/CD tools have you used, and how to integrate that. There are multiple follow-up questions. I haven't mentioned there. Mostly that follow-up questions based upon your response to that question. Okay, can you explain how to write the CI file and what steps or stages you need to take, and what is your primary CI/CD tool, and what is the continuous delivery and the continuous deployment, and what makes the difference there, and what is the application code base you are working, that means which kind of application you are working, it is Java based or .NET or Python, like that. Okay, and in CI stages, what tools for security you integrated. Okay, and how you integrated Snyk in your code. And there are multiple follow-up questions regarding the each tools whatever I have discussed there. And also one more thing, they are considering DevOps as well as DevSecOps candidates. Okay, I think initially also mentioned. So if you are interested, you can kindly apply. And are you containerizing the application, which repository like registry you are using, like Docker Hub or something else like that? Okay, and how do you use Docker file? Have you used a Docker file, and what exactly the Docker file contains? How to write a Docker file? He asked you to write a sample Docker file as well. And regarding the practical questions, there are some problems also. In the shell script also he asked to write a script, and in Python also same, and in Docker file as well as Terraform also he asked to write. Okay, and how CD done, like continuous deployment or delivery, how it will be done, what is the process, what you have integrated in the pipeline, what is the actual work you have did, what specifically you have worked with the CI, and which specific tool actually here, what specific tool you have worked on the CI part, and what deployment strategies you have used, how you any servings, it is servers, how many servers you are handling. Yeah, and I think in 12th question also, which tool you used. Yes, and the next question was, have you divided your deployments into a stages, and what are the stages, how do you divide those stages, and what makes the stages difference in each stage? Do you have separate DevOps team working on deployment? He asked what is the team structure, size, as well as workflow of the team, and what exactly you worked in project, like have you working on CI/CD pipeline management or deployment part or monitoring or any specific job related or entire holistic part, what exactly your scope of work in the project. what is your cloud platform, Azure cloud platform, and what resources have you used in that cloud platform, and have you worked in Terraform, and what resources have you created by using a Terraform, and worked with, and how to create those resources, okay, like how to give a provider block, and how to maintain your modules, okay, variables, like that. Some practical based questions he asked. And regarding the, this role is especially related to cloud as well as application security related role. So they are more focused on the job description oriented questions, okay. And what is CSPM? In my resume also I have mentioned CSPM, and how do you do that CSPM, cloud security posture management, how we need to achieve, what exactly is that. And there are like alternatives also for that. And do you know any like scripting language like Shell or Python, and like when exactly you have used last time the Python scripting? And also the similar question goes to Shell also. When was the last time you used a Shell scripting, and what exactly the script does, what you will achieve from that particular script? And in the Python also same, Shell also same, okay. And after explaining the task, he asked to like what exactly the modules you have used, what that module does, how that functionality works, okay, like practical questions. And he asked to write a code snippet as well. And how, he haven't give any problem statement, he asked to pick my problem statement only, okay, what exactly you have did, just can you elaborate and write it, showcase that, like that he asked. And the next question was how Docker works and how containerization of application we need to do, what exactly the process. Let's say after the continuous integration was done, in the continuous deployment part we need to create a Docker file, we need to obviously containerize the application at the end. So what exactly steps you need to take, like creating a Docker file, maintaining images, and running a containers, and pushing the application inside the container. So all the things, how the flow exactly works, what is the architecture, okay, entire thing he asked. I think these are the questions I got from the interview. And stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.